Tonight, suspended Peter Grant was replaced by fit again Phil O'Donnell, and Brian McLaughlin made way for back-in-favour John Collins. Rangers were without the injured trio of David Robertson, Brian Laudrup and Gordon Durie, and chose to rest Charlie Miller after the midweek draw with Borussia Dortmund. In came Alan McLaren, Oleg Salenko and Ian Ferguson. The referee, John Rowbottom. If you've ever wondered what it's like to walk out the tunnel at an Old Firm game, then here's a clue. A noisy welcome as usual for the teams at full house, Celtic Park, and eyes down for the action. Let's join match commentator Jock Brown.
And after missing the last two matches as a result of his outspoken comments criticising the club's management, John Collins returns to the side. He always seems to produce his best form in matches against Rangers, and he'll no doubt have another point to prove this afternoon. Ian Ferguson's inclusion from the start at the expense of Charlie Miller reflects his good scoring performance in midweek against Borussia Dortmund, and means Paul Gascoigne will have two ball winners beside him in midfield, the other being Stuart McCall. And the referee is John Rowbottom from Kirkcaldy. He's handling his first Old Firm match in only his third season as a Grade 1 official. He became a FIFA official in only his second season in the top grade. So the deadly Celtic striking partnership of Van Hooijdonk and Tom get the game underway. Setting in process in this heavy downpour, which has obviously changed the conditions of the surface of the pitch at any rate over the last hour or so. So Celtic keeping possession at the beginning, in no great hurry to go forward. Van Hooijdonk beaten to that by Goff. It's back again with Tom Boyd. Tosh McKinlay makes progress on the left. Alan McLaren back in the side after missing the European tie through suspension in midweek. Back now with Richard Goff playing again as the spare man, the three-man central defence for Rangers. Goran Petric and Alan McLaren the markers. Salenko holding off Boyd's challenge. Gascoigne into space for McCall. A fine pass, that's McCall. What a great pass that from Paul Gascoigne, applauded by Stuart McCall, and rightly so. It looked to be very simple, but it showed amazing vision on the part of the England international. So the shot there from McCall, but it was the pass which made that from Gascoigne. McLaren to Petric. He's delaying the ball too long. O'Donnell trying to break away from Petric. He won that well from Goff. The free kick's been given against Petric for holding, and the referee's right about that. He certainly held Phil O'Donnell's jersey as he broke. Slack play by Petric. Awkward for Gordon. This is Tom. Another good save from Gordon. It was Rudy Bartas' header. Well, Gordon looks completely calm, but he had a couple of very good saves here. That bouncing very awkwardly, he got his body behind it, and then Andreas Tom did well here, turning towards the byline, playing it inside. Rudy Bartas very alert for the header on target. That's great play by Collins. He was caught late there by Gascoigne. The referee allowed the advantage. McKinlay breaking. Taken out of play there by Ian Ferguson. Free kick to Celtic. Well, Gascoigne involved there, the tackle on Collins, but the referee allowing the play to flow with Celtic in full cry. Collins. Beaten away there by Andy Durham. Down goes Donnelly. Celtic want the free kick. Richard Goff remonstrates with Donnelly, I think, about his reaction to the challenge. The referee Rowbottom made up his mind instantly there. There was no infringement. Look at this again. Good free kick again by Collins. Plenty of variety from Celtic. Beaten away by Gorham. Donnelly going for that. Wright and Goff were there. Goff appeared to play the ball. And it came off Donnelly for the goal kick. Didn't appear to be enough there to justify a penalty kick play. Barker seeing a lot of the ball in the early stages of the match. It's a good pass. Played early by McStay, looking for Tom. Headed away by Goff. Only reaches O'Donnell. Tom to Donnelly. Good turn again by O'Donnell. An excellent pull back, and Gordon Petric and Pierre Van Hooydonk clash inside the area. Howls from the Celtic supporters. The referee deciding that was accidental. Strong tackle again from Collins this time on Gascoigne. Just mixed there again. Celtic coming forward once more. Good play by Barton, away from Clellan. Great chance for Celtic. Donnelly doing well. Deflection, takes the ball wide. Well, Simon Donnelly looking for a penalty kick to him, sure there, as he stepped away from the Rangers defence. But it was great play by Rooney Barton. Look at the way he skips away from Alec Clellan, who stumbled there on the wet surface. Pulls this back. Came off Goff straight to Donnelly, and McLaren very careful not to concede a penalty. McLaren to Ferguson. Gascoigne so strong there, taking possession. And Gascoigne losing his head in the light of that challenge from Pierre Van Hooydonk. Referee Rowbottom right in the midst of it all, having a one with Van Hooydonk. Well, Paul Gascoigne showing terrific upper body strength here and great balance, turning away initially the challenge from Collins, then turning away again. In came Van Hooydonk. That certainly was a rash tackle. Right to McCall. Good return ball there from Ferguson to Wright. Caught by McKinley. Will be a booking for Tosh McKinley. Well, I think McKinley's trying to say it's his first foul, but it was a bad one, and Wright was away from him. Very late and high, and he has little complaint. Salenko. Stephen Wright takes over. That's for McCoist, he's onside. Trouble here for Rangers again. McCoist once more. Pass back. It's a free kick inside the 6-yard box. John Hughes. Well, there was all sorts of trouble there for the defence. Salenko doing well to pull it back from McCoist, who had the initial chance. It was half parried there by Marshall, played back towards him by John Hughes. Well, now I think Petric may go for power here and hope it's deflected through the wall. Indirect free kick. Indirect. It must touch another player. Maybe laid back by Salenko. Salenko, Petric. Blocked on the line. And Rangers settle for the throw. Oh, fine play by McKinley, stepping away from McCall. And then from Stephen Wright. Good recovery by Wright, he's very quick in the turn. Gascoigne sliding in on Collins, he's going to be booked. Well, the applause for the Celtic supporters, I think. And the yellow card was certainly shown to Gascoigne. In fairness to Gascoigne, he turned to Collins after the foul and acknowledged it and admitted that he'd been beaten by the skill of the Celtic midfield man. Salenko going there into the corner for Rangers. McCoist in the middle. Good play by Salenko. Great chance here. It's Gascoigne. It's saved by Marshall. And Ferguson blasts the ball over. Well, Tom Boyle having words with Rudy Vata. The best chance of the match so far, I reckon, falling to Paul Gascoigne. There was Salenko getting away from Rudy Vata very easily. That's what upset Tom Boyd. Cut back was perfect, and a great block by Marshall. Collins holding off Petric. Being allowed to tap. Van Hooyland's goal was designed to release McStay, but now Rangers can hit on the counter-attack. Here's Gascoigne. Brilliant control from Gascoigne. And an excellent piece of anticipation by Hughes, cutting off the pass intended for McCoist. Well, that's Gascoigne at his best, breaking quickly from midfield. Salenko. Well, that's good play, good footwork. Looking for Cleland. Great header! Alec Cleland for Rangers! Jubilation among the Rangers supporters. They're still in the lead, just about a minute from half-time. Created brilliantly there by Oleg Salenko. The cross was perfect, the header was precise and deliberate, and Rangers take the lead. Well, this is terrific play from Salenko. Look at the way he sidesteps away from McKinley and Hughes, and then looks up to spot Cleland coming in from the left, and the header left Marshall without a chance. Well, what a turnaround in fortunes. Can be a cruel game, this. Celtic are finding that out. And that's ambitious from McKinley. And the half-time whistle goes. The goal scorer Alec Cleland getting his first goal for Rangers after his transfer from Dundee United in January. Created by Oleg Salenko's delightful play on the right-hand side. But really, it's rough luck in Celtic, who dominated for a long spell in that first half with some delightful football. So they have to build all over again in the second half. It's Celtic 0, Rangers 1. A significant change made by Celtic at half-time. Brian McLaughlin has come on in place of Phil O'Donnell, who appears to have had a recurrence of the injury which made him a doubt before the match. As Rangers start the game in the second half, there must have been concerns expressed in that Celtic dressing room at half-time about having so much of the play, and in all honesty creating very few clear-cut chances after an early flurry which had Andy Gordon working hard. Rangers having the best chance of the match through Paul Gascoigne before Alec Cleland scored. Here on the goal. So Celtic's problem is turning all their good midfield play into penetrating play up front. And the Rangers clearly their anxiety to get the ball forward because their front men clearly showing they can do the business. Salenko having a very important part to play in both the Cleland goal and the Gascoigne chance. Oleg Salenko contributed very important phases to that first half performance from Rangers. Also a concern, I suspect, on the part of Tommy Burns about some of the defending in that first half. Not a lot of pressure imposed by Rangers, but certainly there were signs of some defensive wobbles. Miscue there by McStay, lying right to break. Plenty of time here for Petric. Lloyd's header. Gascoigne up against Collins. Well controlled by Petric. Good footwork from Stephen Wright. Nice reach, McLaren all right, only just. Hughes with the header. This is McCall. Helped on by Ferguson to Cleland. Cleland breaking speedily again to the left-hand side. Took up great position for that goal in the first half. Now Ferguson. Cleland. Well, Ferguson checked out of any run into the box. Marshall has waited until the Rangers players retreated. That's Van Hooydonk. Stay to Donnelly. Again, neat into passing from Celtic. The cutting edge they're looking for. Swift tackle there from Pelland. The referee, I think, has given the free kick for that. Studs were showing. Tom has come off guard. Now McStay. Ricochet reaches Collins. McKinley. Van Hooydonk leaning in there ahead of McLaren. Corner kick's been given. It was deflected off McLaren. McLaren putting the pressure there by Van Hooydonk's physique. And by Donnelly. Hughes with a header. Out it comes to McStay. Well, so many bodies inside the box. It was very difficult to find a way through there. First effort struck really well there by McStay. Now you'll see Donnelly's corner kick. It was John Hughes who battled hard to get his head to the ball. Headed away by Petric. And there's Tom. Tosh McKinley. Van Hooydonk waits in the middle. Poor cross though, won easily by McLaren. 2 against 2 up front here. Solenko and McCoist together. That's good play by Solenko. McCoist has Gascoigne racing through the middle. It's great play for Rangers. And Gascoigne has scored! It's a magnificent goal by Gascoigne. How he milks the moment. Set up by Solenko and McCoist. Jubilation there again for the Rangers supporters. Great play this by McCoist, and Gascoigne had raced fully 50 yards to be on the end of that with no cover, and Marshall left completely helpless. Well, he came such a long way after Solenko and McCoist opened up the defence. He made the extra man, his timing was perfect, so was the finish, and it's 2-0 to Rangers. Well, what a long way back it appears to be now for Celtic. Here's John Collins, they need something quickly. Brought down by Goff. Free kick to Celtic. Well, again, the evidence of the potency of Rangers in the counter-attack. And again, some magnificent play from Oleg Solenko. There's Van Hooydonk. Great save by Gorham. A brilliant free kick that by Van Hooydonk, swerving in the far corner. And Gorham here at full stretch to get to that. Goff wins it comfortably. That's Ferguson. Hughes. Donnelly now playing in the right back position, it would appear. Collins is away from Gascoigne. No, nice. There was a good recovery made by Gascoigne. Solenko tackled in the back by Hughes. Off to Petric. Celtic realise they need something very quickly if there's any chance of saving the match. This is McCoist. Well, that's good play by McCoist. An awkward ball in. Marshall did well. Well, McCoist is showing himself hugely, as you can see. That's Tom. Good running by Walker. McLaughlin. Well, Celtic do appear now they've lost their way in the attacking force. They're finding it increasingly difficult to play important passes in the final third of the field. McLaughlin trying a very ambitious effort there as Andy Walker took up good position to receive the pass. Set that up for McLaughlin, but that was neither a shot nor a cross. Amazing similarity with the Coca-Cola Cup tie. There's Gascoigne. Solenko with a very good run. Now he has the pass to tie it all up for Rangers, and just in time. Hughes going to touch. Well, Solenka wanted just a split second longer than Hughes was prepared to give him. Solenka was limped off the field behind Gordon Marshall's goal. Ferguson to Gascoigne. And Hoydonk and Ferguson. Ferguson did well. Petric. Here's McLaren now, and Rangers now looking very much in control of the game. Gascoigne is free again for the inside left channel. Off goes Boyd. Boyd did well. All right, coming to wait 2 minutes. Nowhere to go there. Gap suddenly wasn't available. Goff finds Cleland. McCoist. That's good play by McCoist. Excellent play by McCoist. Well, coming right back to fitness. A lot of people thought that at 33 he would struggle to get back to sharpness, but he's giving the lie to that this afternoon. This is very good, confident play. Excellent footwork, strength and determination. And that worried Marshall. Great layoff by Walker. McLaughlin turning back into McCall. Throw to Celtic. Well, a lot of empty spaces now among the Celtic supporters. Rangers fans waiting right to the end to savor the moments. Good play again from Gascoigne. Cleland has enjoyed so much space on that left-hand side for Rangers. And a very good effort by Cleland, saved by Marshall. Well, Cleland not content with the opening goal, going for another. Well, look at him assessing the options inside, then checks inside, and lets fly for goal. Would have been under the crossbar. It's a good save. Now Collins will then stop his time now at the end of the game. There's not a lot of that. Another throw at the corner flag for Celtic. Well, they must be hugely disappointed about this result, bearing in mind the way in which they dominated for long spells in the first half. But they haven't been doing the same since the interval. And the Rangers have shown they have the cutting edge when it's required. They also have the defensive qualities to cope. The referee checking his watch here as Andy Gorham launches the ball downfield. 2 watches checked by referee Rowbottom, and the final whistle goes. Rangers go back to the top of the league with a thoroughly convincing performance in the end after withstanding so much pressure in the first half. But then Alec Cleland popped up after 44 minutes with a splendid header, and that turned the game around. Gascoigne got the second after 57 minutes, a brilliant counter-attacking goal, and from that point on Rangers were never in trouble. They finished thoroughly convincing winners. Gascoigne, a hero in that second half after struggling against McStay and Collins in the first half, but coming good in the end with a long run to score the second goal, and exchanging a few pleasantries there with Gordon Marshall. But Rangers running out good winners in the end, and food for thought for Celtic. It's Celtic 0, Rangers 2.
Billy, Rangers have played Celtic now twice.